Quick picks. It's just me today, Megan, dealing with an ailment post-fishing tournament. And Brandon is hopefully out of the state of Illinois by now, going to move his mom up. Game 3 of the NBA Finals is tonight. I like this Finals a lot. I certainly wish the Knicks were in it, but I like this Finals a lot. I don't think it'll be a 5-game series. I think we go back to OKC 2-2. I'm not sure which the Pacers get, but the Pacers are frisky. We're going to need a chat play today because Brandon's not sending one, so drop your picks in the chat. I'll read Megan's pick first because ladies first. She is going with Aaron Judge, over 1.5 total bases. She says, not overthinking this. The best hitter in baseball faces Bubic tonight. That's an odd name. Who he is hitting .625 off of with a double and 2 home runs. Obviously, walks scare me a bit. And I actually looked at the market, but Judge to get a walk tonight was too expensive. Not to mention, Bubic has pitched well this year, so I think he might challenge Judge. Give me Aaron Judge over 1.5 total bases. I'm going to be in the association tonight. I have a parlay in the DraftKings Sportsbook. I'll give you the 3 legs right now, and we're going to use my favorite for the quick picks parlay tonight. It's Jalen Williams over 1.5 3-pointers made, Andrew Nembhard over 1.5 3-pointers made, and then Pascal Siakam over 19.5 points. Siakam scores way more at home than on the road. Andrew Nembhard has been shooting lights out this postseason, almost 50% from 3. His is plus money. My favorite play of the bunch is Jalen Williams over 1.5 threes. He's done this in 5 of 7 road playoff games. They're obviously going to be on the road tonight at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse. He's taken about 6 threes per game, 5.9 threes per game while on the road. Increased volume, better shooting. Give me Jalen Williams over 1.5 3-pointers made, and that's the one I'm going to use for this parlay. That parlay is plus 650, I believe, and is eligible for a 20% boost if you opt in on the DraftKings Sportsbook. Lukey, what do we got for the chat for the third leg? So that leg was Jalen Williams over 1.5 threes.
Chat is going to go to the association.
Okay.
They are going to stick with the home team, the Indiana Pacers, plus 5.5.
I tell you what, I don't mind that. I don't know what game the Pacers won, but this series, and I know the Pacers have led for, I don't think it was a wire-to-wire lead in game 2, but they led for 0.3 seconds, obviously, in game 1. Not much, if at all, in game 2. So technically, the Thunder have dominated this series, but I tell you what, the Pacers are a frisky team, and if we learn anything from the playoffs, it's do not count Indiana out. So we're taking Indiana plus 5.5, and then Aaron Judge. Let me just add that in now. Where does that net us, Lukey?
You want to take a guess before we announce?
Yeah, I will guess plus 498.
Bingo, bango, bongo. Jay's on fire. That's 2 in a row.
All right, we are putting that in the betting group right now. There it is. The Pacers, Lukey, let's talk some ball for a minute. What do you think about this NBA Finals? Are you a fan of it? Obviously, 2 small market teams. I like the way they play. They match up well against each other.
Yeah, it's very fun. I like when NBA fans are like, oh, the ratings. It's like, you don't watch for the ratings. Like, NBA fans aren't watching for the ratings. They're watching for good basketball. These two, I saw a clip Big Cat pointed out on part of my take, since January, whatever the date was, I think it might have been the first. 2 best records in basketball. You have the Thunder, who are a phenomenal team all around, especially defensively. The lineups they can put out are awesome to watch. They're a lot of fun. They play great both ways. SGA, MVP, nothing else to be said there. And then the Pacers just play such a fun brand of basketball. They run the floor. They're nonstop. They just go. They also have multiple options lineup-wise. They could throw out. They could go big. They could go small. Halliburton's a lot of fun. Naismith has been a monster. And Nembhard has been so much fun to watch.
So I have a confession.
He's a good player. I like watching him.
I have a confession. I'm a Knicks fan. He hit the game winner. I think it was game 3 last year against the Knicks when the Knicks were up 2-0. Should have taken control of that series. He is one of my favorite players in basketball. He's very similar to Derek White, who just makes like no mistakes, always makes the right play, can shoot, can dribble, can pass, can defend, can play defense. Like he is one of these guys for me that if I'm building a team, he's a guy I'm actively trying to get. And I remember he showed out at I think he was like one of the big stars of the NBA Combine when they were here a couple of years ago in Chicago, and he was like the guy that was playing pickup, and I think he was projected like late second or undrafted because he is a smaller guy, and you wonder if he could be like a starting point guard in the league. But he was the guy who showed out in that game, and his stock rose. I think he was in early 2. I believe he might have been a late 1. But Andrew Nembhard is a very exciting player, and I like him to hit over 1.5 threes tonight, which is in the parlay. But that's it. Hopefully the series goes. I thought this was going to be a quick series. I got flamed for my take during halftime of Game 1 where I said this was going to be a quick series. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this is a 6 or 7 game series. A lot of people are still predicting Thunder in 5. I hope that's not the case. I want to see more basketball. I want to see good basketball. I think for the Pacers to win tonight, their half-court offense has to show up and show up in a big way. I did like what they did in Game 2 with getting Pascal Siakam to the line a bit more and getting him some touches, some contested touches against Caruso, SGA, Aaron Wiggins, and just trying to play bully ball because he is a very good player. And you can bet on free throws, which are kind of like 5+ free throws made. And I know he hasn't been shooting great in the postseason, about 67%. But he should be getting to the line. So Pascal Siakam is the guy to watch tonight. But hopefully the Pacers can take 1 or 2 and make this a series. I don't think it's – I would be shocked, blown away if they won both in Cambridge. But hopefully we go back to OKC with this thing tied at 2 and we have a nice long series because basketball fans deserve that. And you guys deserve a winner tonight. Hopefully we can deliver that with your pick of Indiana plus 5.5, Jalen Williams over 1.5 3-pointers, and Aaron Judge over 2+ total bases, or over 1.5 total bases, either or. But that's the play, plus 498, right with it in the Barstool betting group. We're just taking it here because you watch the show. Thank you for watching, and let's have a fun night. Let's watch some ball.